What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here? What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor. Dole sent you. Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place. Easy to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after. Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out. You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely. You? Look, I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I think this might be a little out of your league. A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving. Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business. That's fine. We weren't planning on taking him anywhere anyways.
Time to take you down to size.
That was a close one. We need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the favor someday.
Something I can help you with? What is it? What have you discovered? Damn that woman. Do you have any proof? No, but if you don't have any hard proof, the council won't listen. I believe you. That Lorsa woman is up to no good. She's got her hands mixed into all the shady dealings at the station, but she's too good at covering her tracks. If you find anything else out, let me know.
Still in one piece? I heard something about a violent disturbance in the residential module. Nothing to do with you, I hope. Almost. I had enough faith in you to know that you could handle any on-the-job dangers that popped up, but you were able to complete the transaction well. At least the deal is done and paid for. Here, your share. I wouldn't expect you to work for free. I've got some more work for you, if you're up for it. A matter of a rather sizable debt owed to the exchange. Getting right to the point, I like that. Batono, one of Circus droid technicians, owes a sizable gambling debt from his last stay on Nar Shaddaa. We've been patient with him, but we can only let a debt go unpaid for so long.
Oh, I know how that works. Gambler's down on his luck, almost out of credits and doesn't know what to do, then bam, there's a credit line all ready to go. His luck's gotta change, right? So he makes a few more rounds of Pazak and he's desperate now, desperate to win, little knowing that the deck's stacked against him and those 20s are never coming. Next thing he knows, his luck still hasn't changed. In fact, the only thing that has changed is now he owes his life's worth to some exchange boss, and he's getting intimate with a stimmed-up goon with a fist the size of his face.
Hey, that's the business. I can't be responsible for your lack of control.
Lack of control? Why? Oh, never mind.
You'll find Chano in Unit B2, Residential 082. Tell him his time is up and we want those credits. Good. I knew I could count on you.
Tonoranga Manakan, Ipoinshua, Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Machabi Doko, Tonaranga Manachunga. Tonoranga Manakan, Ipoinshua. Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata.
You've returned. Did Chano cough up those credits? And? You killed him? And how do you expect us to be able to collect credits from a corpse? And I'm sure he learned it very well in the moments before his life ended. Before you say anything, yes, I will arrange the meeting with Slusk that you desired. But first, I was wondering if you might listen to a proposition. A business proposition, given your obvious abilities. Let me ask you an honest question. This meeting with Slusk you want, it's because Lorso's fed up with him, right? I feel the same way about Slusk. And I think it's time someone solved the problem. I think that maybe our interests lie in the same direction. What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren? Slusk works for Goto, out of Nar Shaddaa. Now this Goto, he's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Goto keeps the squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income, yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help. I can get you into the exchange suites in residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal? We'll speak again then. Best of luck.
Time to take you down to size.
Focus.
More where that came from.
This shall not stop us for long.
More where that came from.
Fallen.
More where that came from. Time to even the odds. Time to even the odds. And more where that came from. Let's settle this.
This shall not stop us for long.
Let's settle this.
Be reasonable, Lorso. You really aren't in a position to take such a negative view to our demands. We're not asking for much. If you agree to our terms, we'll make sure that Zerka never even hears of this.
I will not be badgered by you.
Sir, we have some visitors.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering when you'd arrive.
I'm disappointed, Lorso. In the end, this was the best that you could do? Ah, well. I always was one for aggressive negotiations.
Fallen. Let's settle this.
Let us end this.
Time to even the odds.
Let us end this.
I must say, you had a wonderful time. I had my reservations about some of these mercenaries, but I had hoped that CSD would be able to keep them in line. It appears that I was wrong. Indeed, credits cannot buy loyalty, but greed can. And if there is one thing you can count on with people, mercenaries especially, it is their greed. Mercenaries stay here until they are transported to the surface. The restoration zones have proven to be extremely dangerous due to the deadly creatures imported by the Ithorians. As you might expect, it was credits they were after. Despite the fact Zerka has paid them more than adequately, they figured that Zerka could easily be coerced into increasing their fees. They thought wrong. Of course, I understand the importance of keeping a valuable asset like yourself happy. I believe these credits should be sufficient to repay you for your work. You are also welcome to anything found on the mercenaries' bodies as your own. They carried no Zerka issue equipment anyway. Now, if you'll excuse me, this unfortunate turn of events has generated quite a bit more work for me, and I should be getting to it.